العلم أشراف مطلوب وطالبه لله أكرام من يمشي على قدمه. العلم نور مبين يستضيء به أهل السعادات والجهال في الظلم.
When he created the mountains, he subhanahu wa ta'ala created the mountains 2/3 in earth and 1/3 above surface, so that it holds the earth strong. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reminded them of something else. Why Allah mentioned the mountain, ya ikhwa? This is very important point. The Quran was revealed in Mecca. Mecca is all mountains. For those who came to Mecca and saw Mecca, Mecca is all mountains. It's like a forest of mountains. It's like a forest of mountains. See how when you go to the forest, you see how many trees, high and big trees, and they are covering the whole area. Same thing is Mecca with mountains. Today's scientists say that Mecca is the center of the whole earth. And as it is the core or center, it needs to have the kind of magnetic field and kind of strong center or core to hold the whole earth. Not to roll, not to bounce. And Mecca was the city of Quraysh who denied and rejected the call of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So Allah is reminding them with something that they can see, they can witness. And then he also, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, brought something that every human can see, can witness. وَجَعَلْنَا نَوْمَكُمْ سُبَاتًا وَجَعَلْنَا نَوْمَكُمْ نعم وَخَلَقْنَاكُمْ أَزْوَاجًا وَخَلَقْنَاكُمْ أَزْوَاجًا. And we created you in pairs. In pairs. You here refers to human and everything on earth. Everything on earth. Human, man and woman. Animals, male and female. Land animals. Animals of the sea. Animals fly. Animals crawl. Animals all. Even the plants. You see male and female. Pairs. The jinn, pairs. This is one miracle of Allah, the Almighty, subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's why Allah ta'ala said, وَخَلَقْنَاكُمْ أَزْوَاجًا. We created you of pairs or in pairs. And that's what Allah ta'ala said to Nuh alayhi salam when he commanded him to build up or to make the ark. And then he said to him, when the flood comes, then take in it everything in pairs, male and female, birds, animals, sea fish, human, whatever. وَجَعَلْنَا نَوْمَكُمْ سُبَاتًا. One another sign. One another sign. وَجَعَلْنَا نَوْمَكُمْ سُبَاتًا. Subata, it says, and made your sleep a means for rest. Subat is when it goes quiet and you have no disturbance and you relax. That is Subat. That is Subat. وَجَعَلْنَا اللَّيْلَ لِبَاسًا. وَجَعَلْنَا اللَّيْلَ لِبَاسًا. And we made the night as a clothing. What does that mean? Clothing covers your body, to cover your aura and to protect your skin, to protect you. The night does the same, because the sun, if the sun continues shining on you, you're gonna be in very serious diseases. So Allah Ta'ala makes the night to cover in order that your skin relax, your body relax, and even the gases you breathe changes. وَجَعَلْنَا النَّهَارَ مَعَاشًا. And in regard to the day, Allah Ta'ala said, and we made the day for livelihood. And as well known to all mankind that they prefer to work in day, even if they are working, in malls or in such a thing, they still want to work in daytime, not at night. They still want to work in daytime. Why is that? Because day is made for work. The body needs to release some of its energy, which it is stored at night by rest. Subhanallah. And nowadays scientists say that if the person continues on night shift works and continues sleeping during the day, he will have a lot of health problems and mental problems. That's why Allah Ta'ala mentioned the night as a coverage, as a cover, and the day as the time in which you work to collect your livelihood. And then Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala reminded of something very well seen. وَجَعَلْنَا وَبَنَيْنَا فَوْقَكُمْ سَبْعًا شِدَادًا. وَبَنَيْنَا فَوْقَكُمْ سَبْعًا شِدَادًا. And we constructed above you 7 strong heavens, 7 layers of heavens. One may say, okay, if these are signs for us to believe in Allah's oneness, then He mentioned 7 layers. We only see 1. Yes. And this is the secret behind belief. Allah gave you a lot of evidences around you. As Allah Ta'ala said, سَنُرِيهِمْ آيَاتِنَا فِي الْآفَاقِ وَفِي أَنفُسِهِمْ حَتَّى يَتَبَيَّنَ لَهُمْ أَنَّهُ الْحَقُّ. We are going to show them our signs in the horizons and in themselves, around them and in themselves, Your body is a great witness of the oneness of Allah. And here Allah Ta'ala said, وَفِي اخْتِلَافِ أَلْوَانِكُمْ وَأَلْسِنَتِكُمْ ومن آيات إلى آيات ومن آيات اختلاف ألوانكم واختلاف ألسنتكم وألوانكم. And from the signs of Allah is the difference between in your colors, the differences of colors, differences of tongues. Why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created mankind with different colors? The very white, like the Europeans, they brown or light, dark skin like the Asians, and the black skin like the Africans. Why is that? Is it to belittle one another? لا يا أخي, لا. Also the tongue. Why do we have this thousands and thousands of languages? Is it to be taken as a matter of pride that I speak this language or this language? No, no. It's only a sign for the oneness of Allah. Don't turn it to be a matter of belittling others. No difference between white and black, Arab or non-Arab. No difference. We all back to one man, one woman. See, in your house, there are differences in the family members. Same father and same mother. But a child, a girl which is very pretty, and a girl which is little bit, and a girl which is not pretty at all. A boy which is very handsome, a boy which is middle, and a boy which is not handsome at all. This does not mean that you can be belittling the one who is not as beautiful as you. No, because this is only from Allah. You cannot take a pride of what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created you upon, but you have a pride of what you have done of good things. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made these creations only to show us His existence, His power, His oneness and lordship and in Godhood, so that we only worship Him and be grateful to Him subhanahu wa ta'ala. So He, Allah ta'ala, said, وَبَنَيْنَا فَوْقَكُمْ سَبْعًا شِدَادًا. And He, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, informed us in other ayat that as He created from created 7 layers of heavens, He also created from the earth similar number. As He subhanahu wa ta'ala said in Surah Talaq, الله الذي خلق 7 سماوات الله الذي خلق 7 سماوات ومن الأرض مثلهن. It is Allah who has created 7 heavens and of earth, and of the earth the like of them, meaning 7 layers of earth. Why? Allah knows best why. But we believe that what we are standing on is 7 layers. And today's science prove that the earth, as they say, and they are not Muslims, they don't believe in the Quran, but by their instruments and technology and whatever measurements, they come to find that the earth is 7 layers. And the heavens, of course, 7 layers. Yes, they can't go through the first layer. They can't. But we still believe because Allah said it. Allah is the one who said it. So here Allah Ta'ala said, وَجَعَلْنَا سِرَاجًا وَهَّاجًا. The sun. جَعَلْنَا سِرَاجًا وَهَّاجًا. And we made therein a burning lamp, the sun. Wahaj. Wahaj from wahaj, which is the flame, the very reddish color flame. And it is lighting all the time since it is created until Allah Ta'ala is going to take it and throw it in the fire. And one another blessing, because the sun is a great blessing from Allah to the people of earth. Not only people, everything on earth. The plants cannot exist without sun. Animals, even animals which lives in earth, inside holes, they still need sun. They still need sun to warm up the earth. Otherwise, they're going to be frozen. Great blessing. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, because the sun will heat up the earth and makes it dry, hot and dry. So Allah Ta'ala reminded of another blessing where He subhanahu wa ta'ala said, وَأَنزَلْنَا مِنَ الْمُعْصِرَاتِ مَاءً ثَجَّاجًا. And we send down from the rain clouds pouring water, ثَجَّاج, pouring. What is the purpose of this water? Allah Ta'ala told us the purpose of this water in Surat al-Waqi'ah. أَفَرَأَيْتُمُ الْمَاءَ الَّذِي تَشْرَبُونَ أَأَنْتُمْ أَنزَلْتُمُوهُ مِنَ الْمُزْنِ أَمْ نَحْنُ الْمُنزِلُونَ لَوْ نَشَاءُ جَعَلْنَاهُ أُجَاجًا فَلَوْلَا تَشْكُرُونَ. And have you seen the water that you drink? Is it you who brought it down from the clouds? Or is it we who bring it down? Then Allah Ta'ala said, if we willed, we could make it better, B-I-T-T-E-R. So why aren't you grateful? So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent rain down to cool down the earth and to bring life again to earth. Bring the vegetations so that you can eat. And that's why Allah Ta'ala said, لِنُخْرِجَ بِهِ حَبًّا وَنَبَاتًا. لِنُخْرِجَ بِهِ حَبًّا وَنَبَاتًا. That we may bring forth thereby grains and vegetations. For that you eat, so that you can eat and live. And not only that, and even enjoy. You have many different flavors of fruits and vegetables and grains. This variety for you to enjoy the taste and also to get the minerals and vitamins and carbohydrates and whatever you need for your body to continue. وَجَنَّاتٍ أَلْفَافٍ. Not only farms, you have farms, your food, vegetations, and grains and like that, but also gardens, وَجَنَّاتٍ أَلْفَافٍ, to entertain, to enjoy. Getting there, the Jannat has trees that shrink with one another like that to make beautiful shades, and gives you a very beautiful climate and beautiful flowers to see, enjoy, and smell. These are the gardens. وَجَنَّاتٍ أَلْفَافًا, and gardens, entwined growth. Jannatin al-Fawq. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, after mentioning all these favors that He gave to mankind, He reminded them with one important thing, that they know very well that they are going to die and leave all this behind. They know that every one of them had buried his father, his mother, his brother, whatever. They knew that one day they are going to leave this world. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reminded them of that moment when they leave this world, when their souls leave their bodies, and no more enjoyment of this worldly life. The wealth that they had, the farms, the gardens, the fruits, the vegetables, the palaces, the whatever, the money, the slaves, whatever they have, the power, it's all gone in a fraction of a second. When the soul is taken out of the body, everything is gone. So whether you waste your time in this dunya running after something which is either going to leave you, making you poor, as many people as it happened to me, or it's going, or you're going to leave it. Let me remind you, I'm going to end up this session, inshallah, but let me remind you of something. Those who say that we are powerful, we are the richest, we can, it never can happen that we become poor, we become weak. COVID-19 gave a great lesson to everyone. Big economies are dying and crying. They took a very risky decision in Europe and China and elsewhere to open up, although the virus is still killing people. Why? Because that's what they claim, that we are the richest. We know how to make the money. We never can be found poor, broke. We are the powerful. Nothing can stop us. Something that they can't see with their eyes, even with microscopes. They need to maximize it up to 1 million times. 1 million times, so that they can't see the microscopes. It's a small soldier of Allah that He sent to all, to show them that you are liars in claiming that you are sufficient and you are powerful and rich and you never need anything from anyone. Allah showed you. Allah showed you. Every one of them who said we don't need any, even between themselves, they started crying. You know the medicine. You have the mask. Why don't you give masks? You have the breathing machines. Why don't you make them for us? Subhanallah. And they still decide not to focus on the purpose of life, and that they are going to leave, and that they are going to be resurrected, and that they are going to be questioned. Ya ikhwah, my brothers and sisters, we have a well-known statement of a law called where you got it from. Always people who protest, when they go on their protest, they say, they name one of the people of authority and they say, where you got it from? Subhanallah, you know how to ask this question, but you don't ever think that this question is going to be asked to you. Where you got it from? Where you got your eyes from? Where you got your nose from? Where you got your tasting method, the tongue from? Where you got intestines from? Where you got your brain from? Where you got your heart pumping from? You need to ask these questions, because these questions are going to be asked to you. And then you are going to be asked, what did you do? Were you grateful to the one who gave you all that? Or you just denied, turned away, took life as entertainment, and that's it? Remember, my brothers and sisters, these all ayat which emphasizes the graces and favors Allah gave us is not mentioned just like that. La akhi. It's just, it is not mentioned only to be as a miracle. Yes, it is a miracle. It is a miracle. But it is revealed for you, as Allah Ta'ala said, أَفَلَا يَتَدَبَّرُونَ الْقُرْآنَ. Don't they read with focusing, concentration, thinking of the meanings of them, of this ayat? And the Prophet ﷺ said, شَيَّبَتْنِي هُودٌ وَأَخَوَاتُهَا. When he was asked, they said, Ya Rasulullah, you become gray hair. Although he had only not more than 14 pieces of hair in his head and his beard. He said, yes. What brought this gray hair is Hud and its sisters. 5 main surahs that talks about what? Talks about what? It talks about the hereafter. Talks about the hereafter. Allah Ta'ala mentioned in these surahs all about the hereafter. All about the hereafter. He sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, as in the hadith reported by Abdul Razzaq in al-Musannaf, Daraqutni in al-Ilal, and others, that Abu Bakr as-Siddiq radiallahu ta'ala anhu said to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, you got gray hair, O Messenger of Allah, you become old. He said, yes, Hud and its sisters made me old. Hud and its sisters made me old. What these sisters? Meaning other surahs. Sisters means because they all talk about one same thing. The hereafter, the resurrection. He said, al-Waqi'ah, meaning Hud, Surah Hud, Surah al-Waqi'ah, Surah al-Mursalat, and Surat Amma, an-Naba. This is one of them. And at-Takwir, إذا الشمس كورت. And this was reported by Tirmidhi. So, we need to focus. We need to think. We need to read the Quran, paying attention, getting the knowledge, and then do our role. Get ready for that moment when we leave and depart from this world to the hereafter. And may Allah Ta'ala make us only depart to the Jannah and to the Firdaus, the highest of it, there along with the prophets and pious people and martyrs. Ameen. Here we end up our session today. Inshallah, we continue next week, Tuesday. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Your brother Mohamed al-Maaliki from Medina Nabawiyah in Saudi Arabia. في أمان الله. السلام عليكم.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله. جزاك الله خير شيخنا.
وعليكم السلام. جزاك الله.
ممكن
تفضل.
شيخ تسمعني؟
نعم نعم تفضل.
طيب ممكن بعض الأسئلة؟
نعم تفضل.
طيب بارك الله فيك. First question says, is the sun in the heavens?
Is what? Sun
Is the sun in the heavens? Is the sun يعني هل الشمس في السماء؟
أيوة. The sun is as you see it. It's in the first of heavens. This what you see, the blue sky, that is the first layer of heavens. And the heavens, as in the hadith, is that the heavens, each layer of heavens is as wide as the distance that you cut and walk in 500 years. That is the thickness of each layer of heavens. So the sun is below the sun, the moon, the stars. This is below the first sun, first layer of heavens. But it belongs to the heavens. Now,
طيب بارك الله فيك. أظن هذا هو الأسئلة يعني انتهى. That's the questions we have so far been asked. So شيخنا الله يبارك فيك شيخ. بارك الله خير for this lesson. أبوكم. Ask Allah Azza wa Jalla to elevate your status and to preserve you في الدنيا والآخرة.
آمين آمين. And you too. حفظكم الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة
الله. بارك الله فيك. وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.